Good morning, this is Neil Spate from Thurrock News, and as I pull away from this small broken cross, you will see that as we approach the 11th hour of the 11th day in Remembrance, I'm in the cemetery in West Thurrock, where you may be surprised to know there are 44 graves of soldiers who gave their lives in the First and Second World Wars. The small cross that I saw was a tribute to their granddad by the grandchildren of A.V. Judd of the Suffolk Regiment, who died on the 15th of September 1942, aged 35. And in this rather old, very quiet cemetery, where there's a hub of the industry of Thurrock in the background, there are, as I said, 44 graves. And we'll take a quick stroll around the cemetery before walking the short distance to the West Thurrock Memorial at 11 o'clock, where we will pay tribute again. There are 3 graves here from the First World War. L.H. Cohen of the Royal Army Medical Corps, who died on the 9th of July 1918, so close to the end of the conflict. As we cross to the other side of the cemetery, a modern day tribute to the fallen. And we move on to a number of other graves, all with Commonwealth War Graves Commission headstones. Some are a little careworn now, but some have been replaced, and those that become unreadable will be replaced by the magnificent work of the Commonwealth War Graves Commission. Obviously, people will be familiar with the many thousands, hundreds of thousands of graves in Flanders and France, but here close to home. And there's another particularly poignant one. If you look at this grave here, E. Bentinck of the Royal Defence Corps died on the 14th of November 1918, 3 days after the conflict ended. An array of stones, each with their own poppy. Some of the graves enhanced by family. In memory of W.E. Faulkner, who died on the 1st of October 1916. I thought it would be nice to share this with you on this day of all days. And there are Commonwealth war graves in a number of local churchyards and cemeteries, but I think the 44 here in West Thurrock is the most. So we'll leave the cemetery, and you may as well stay with me for the short walk that we will make through to the memorial grounds here in West Thurrock, a much used and much appreciated public asset, and one of the lesser known memorials in the borough, which is nevertheless very well maintained. It's now 7 minutes to 11, so we should have just enough time to nip through the park and get to the memorial. It often surprises people how much green space there actually is in Thurrock. It's imagined as a deeply industrial area, or houses crammed into every corner, and indeed, in modern day, houses are being crammed into every corner, but thankfully some open spaces remain. Not necessarily in the best condition, but they are there. Tennis courts, and a piece of artwork, which I must confess I'm not familiar with, but I will try and find out for another day. I imagine normally there are lots of children around here, but thankfully they are in school despite COVID. So the playground, which looks rather fine, is actually deserted. And as the clock moves closer to 11, I'll walk down to the memorial grounds entrance. There are no official ceremonies, I understand, taking place in Thurrock, but I'm sure that at memorials across the borough, people will be remembering, and also I'm sure that there will be a silence in workplaces and in shops and in schools. At 11 o'clock. Probably many people are not even aware that this memorial is here. But as you can see, wreaths were laid on Sunday. The Royal British Legion. Thurrock Sea Cadets. And we'll just show the memorial that was dedicated in 1977. And I'll take a step back through the memorial gates, and we can see one of the many poppies painted on approaches to local memorials that I understand were produced by Henderson and Taylor, big contracting firm in Thurrock who do a lot of work for the council, but who have given back by marking these sites with these poppies. So thank you to them for that gesture. And though we're a fraction early, We will stand now in tribute at this memorial. We're joined by two gentlemen from Thurrock Council. Good morning, gents. I'm just doing a live tribute to Thurrock Dub on Thurrock Dub News. So I think we're nearly at 11 o'clock. Thank you for turning up, gentlemen. It's 11. They shall not grow old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. This is Neil Spate, Thurrock Dub News, West Thurrock Memorial Park. Thank you for sharing this special moment with us.